Hello everybody! How are we all doing today? Just want to make sure you can all hear me. Drop a yes, I can hear you in the chat. Let me just update this as well. What do we need? That's what we need. Can you hear me? Hello. Oh yeah, you can hear me. Good. All right, good. Sorry, I'm just sorting out this tab quick. So today I have a very special live stream for you. So we're going to try to make this a more regular thing now on the channel. And obviously we've been doing a lot of Doomsday, a lot of CinemaCon, all that sort of good stuff. But today and moving forward, what we're going to do is start going deep dives into some of our favourite movies, the movies that we're most excited about here at Slurp, and that I know you guys all enjoy too. So today we are starting with none other than Sonic the Hedgehog, a massive deep dive basically into everything we know about this movie, the behind the scenes, the trailers, the teasers, speculation, scoops, leaks, everything. So we're going to be doing that today, and I hope you will all join me. And there's going to be a lot of interaction with you guys in the chat and in the lots of polls. I know we've got a poll going at the moment, so if you haven't voted in that, do vote in that now, because that will become important later on in this video. But if that sounds like fun, make sure you stick around, because yes, we've got a massive... We're just going to talk Sonic, and it's going to be fun. If you're a fan of the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise and where these movies are going and the sort of history of this franchise, then I think it's going to be a fun stream. And I've also got some pretty crazy predictions that I want to make public today. And if you're here today, if these happen, I want you to go around saying you heard it on Slurp first. Don't worry, we will get to Silver. Sammy the Hedgehog, we will get to Silver, don't you worry. How long have I wanted Silver? You best believe we're going to be getting to Silver at some point. You're going to go watch Sonic movie in Cineplex in Brazil in the new shopping centre. So yeah, it's less than a year away. So that sounds like a great place to go watch Sonic the Hedgehog 4. But I tell you what, enough preamble. Should we get into this? So for you today, I have put together a PowerPoint to try to sort of organise our thoughts and what we're going through. How has that come up on the all that needs resizing a little bit? Stick with me. Let's just resize that. Thank you for joining me. How does that look? So yes, I have a PowerPoint for you, and this is going to help us sort of organize our thoughts as we go through Sonic Movie 4. The Sonic 4 movie presented by Slurp. That's right. Okay. My PowerPoint's not working. Okay, so let's start off, before we get into all the fun speculations, theories, and so forth. What do we actually know about Sonic Movie 4? We know quite a lot, actually. So, obviously, the post-credits scene was our biggest indication for this movie, right? Because it didn't just introduce one character, it introduced two characters. So we know we are getting the rise of Metal Sonic in this movie. Following the post-credit scene teased in Sonic 3, the central conflict shifts from Dr. Robotnik to his ultimate creation, a robotic doppelganger designed to surpass Sonic in speed and strength. Now, I don't know about you guys, when I saw the Metal Sonics pop up on the big screen, it blew my mind. Because there wasn't just one, there was a whole freaking army of Metal Sonics. And I never saw that coming. And we'll get to the army angle, because I think there might be some problems going forth there. Hi Sonic, 5521. But we didn't just get the Metal Sonic army, did we? We got Amy Rose, who, I mean, long overdue. She should have been in this franchise years ago, right? The introduction of Amy Rose completes the classic core game cast, and that's true, isn't it? Sammy, we will get to Silver the Hedgehog, don't you worry. But what this really did, this post-credit scene, was set up the direction for the... You actually can't see my cursor, can you? Is that going to be an issue? Should I set... Because I'm pointing at things. Let's set up my cursor quick. I can't do it. Okay, never mind. So at the moment, pretend I am pointing at the Sonic CD cover, because obviously this is the game where both of these characters were introduced. Because of our faults, that because of where these characters were introduced, we have all kind of speculated that this is going to be a movie around time travel or multiversal, some sort of multiversal variant timelines, etc., right? Because that's what Sonic CD kind of deals with. When I was putting this together, I was kind of like, where did that theory actually come from? Was that ever confirmed? Or have we just been like, as fans being like, oh yeah, that's what's going to happen? Do you know what I mean? Has that actually ever been 100% confirmed that that's what we're doing? I mean, it seems very likely that that's the direction, given everything that's happening. Unfortunately, Fernando, your chat is coming up in... Is that Spanish, Portuguese? So I can't actually translate. There might be a good... Should I get a translation app up? I might do that. Oh no, spoilers! Spoilers! Let me get a translation app, because I noticed a few of you in the chat are friends from different countries, so it might be nice for me to be able to talk to you. Don't you think? Alright, let's try it. Oh my god, it's currently set to Swedish. Translate. Hey, have you seen the Michael Jackson movie yet? You know what? I reckon I could have just probably got that, considering that you said Michael Jackson at the end. I haven't. I'm planning to go see it next week. So that's my plan for that. Now, how annoying is this? I lost my slideshow. Oh, there it is. Okay, we're back. We are so back. Let me just put this translation. So, where was I? The multiverse time travel aspect, right? We've all been like, I was kind of like, where did this actually come from? Well, apparently it's not just us like speculating and making up that, you know, Sonic CD's direction because of the post-credit scene. There has been some confirmation from scoopers and leakers. Goodbye, Fernando. That this is the direction. And it actually comes from DanielRPK, who is a pretty good scooper. I know he gets kind of a bad rep. I always find him pretty good. I've followed a lot of his stuff, and I think he's got quite a good track record. And he said this. This was a scoop from him. Amy comes from an alternate future, another Earth where Robotnik and Metal Sonic rule the world. She travels to this reality, the past, to prevent it. Now that's key. That is key, right? Sonic 4 trailer today. You can dream. That'd be pretty good if we were streaming and that happened, right? I was just about to add one of you as a moderator. That's like big information, right? Because for me, that also confirms that Robotnik is going to be a bad guy. That quote. We will get to Sonic Movie 5. I didn't used to think it was going to be an adaptation of Sonic 06, but I'm considering that now. It's going to be crazy. Sonic 4 is going to be crazy. So that said, another reason why this time travel and multiverse plot is where we think we're going in the future isn't just because of scoops or leaks or anything like that, or it's kind of due to a leak. It's because of this concept art. Now, did you all see this concept art for Sonic Movie 3 when it leaked? Hey, how you doing? The leaked artwork from Sonic Movie 3 only further confirmed that time travel was on the mind. Emperor Eggman in the current movie timeline. Emperor Eggman. In the current movie timeline, Robotnik is, well, he's not a fugitive. I wrote that wrong. Don't listen to it. He's dead, as far as we're concerned, right? But however, in the Sonic Movie 3 artwork, he was shown as an emperor with a throne and a metal Sonic standing right beside him. This kind of, how you doing, Gangle? I'm a newer viewer, I'm guessing you're trying to say. Yeah, welcome to the channel. This is quite new for us. We haven't done a lot of streams before, so I hope you're enjoying. Because this was a leak from Sonic Movie 3, and it didn't happen, we were kind of thinking, okay, they've got time travel in the mind. They're going to do something in a future timeline where Robotnik becomes emperor, rules the world, etc., etc. So that's building up the case even more. So we're 100% confirmed that they're doing either time travel, multiverses, or alternate timelines. And speaking of Eggman, transition. What do we do with Eggman? Hey, what do we do with Robotnik? Because the retirement rumour, for years Jim Carrey hinted that Sonic 2 or Sonic 3 would be his curtain call, and he's constantly talked about the fact that he wants to retire. But the reality, despite those claims, Jim Carrey is officially coming back for Sonic Movie 4. And how do we know that? How do we know that? He's in the teaser trailer, isn't he? They put his name in the trailer. Right there. And he pops up. So we know Jim Carrey's definitely coming back. He's in here. There he is. Yeah, I agree with you. Jim Carrey is awesome in these movies. He's probably my favourite part of the Sonic movies, if I'm going to be honest with you. Let's reposition this again. Hang on, I'm just doing some translations in the chat. Is that Russian? It is Russian. Hello! Hello, Russian viewer. I could try to translate your username as well, I guess. Bora, is it? Bora? Hopefully I said that right. So why does this matter about Jim Carrey? Well, Robotnik has become an integral part of these movies. And honestly, I don't know how well these movies will perform if Jim Carrey wasn't attached. If they would feel the same. But the question is, how did Robotnik survive? Last time we saw him, he seemingly sacrificed himself in a massive explosion to stop the arc, right? He gave a speech, he was redeemed. It seemed like his curtain call, didn't it? Let's be honest. It seemed like he was gone. But how can Eggman return after such a definitive ending? Hey, Noreen. That's what I want to know. How do we bring Eggman back? Well, this has been my first theory that I've liked the most, that I've been sitting with for the longest, and kind of the one for the longest time I thought was going to be the case. That it was a blip. My leading theory is that Robotnik didn't explode and die. The energy from the Chaos Emeralds or the Ark's core kind of blipped him into another dimension or a distant future. In this new reality, Amy Rose's timeline, he becomes a full-scale emperor, building a Metal Sonic army to basically take over the world. He sends Metal Sonic back in time to eliminate Sonic in the past, ensuring his future reign is never challenged. Now that, I think, is the least complicated way to go around bringing him back. I'll wait for you to catch up just to see if you all kind of agree with me. Right, that has got to be the kind of the easiest way to do it, right? You want to see Eggman land on the big screen? Oh, God, that would be good. That'd be very good. I like that idea. I think if they are bringing him back in this manner, you do Eggman land has basically become the Amy Rose future. But something changed. So that was my last theory. That he goes bad. He's in the future. He creates the Metal Sonic army. But CinemaCon changed things a little bit for me. Because at CinemaCon 2026, and in the footage, we get our first look at a very different kind of Robotnik. His primary line in the teaser trailer is Robotnik saves world. So this isn't a Robotnik that's sacrificed himself as a what's the word I'm looking for, as a sort of tricked Sonic and the gang, like, oh yeah, I'm the good guy now, and then gone off to the future and built this Metal Sonic army and is really still bad. He is seemingly still a character that has been redeemed and is staying good. Now that's blown my mind a little bit. So if Robotnik is good in the movie, who is going to be the bad guy? So my new theory, this is alternate to the other one, is that Agent Stone could, believing that the Dr. Robotnik is dead, he could have gone rogue, right? He was out for revenge. Agent Stone finds Robotnik's secret Metal Sonic protocol, a failsafe meant to destroy Sonic if the Doctor ever died. What do you think of that? Team Sammy, I think that was theory one. The blip. That it blipped, was transported to a different dimension in the explosion. Theory two is he survived the crash of the Ark. So Agent Stone, thinking that Robotnik is dead, heads back to Robotnik's lair and hits the red button and says, unleash the Metal Sonic army. I want revenge on Sonic. Send them out. This is the red button in case of emergencies. Hit the button. Yes. He's more than friends with Dr. Robotnik. He is upset that his friend, lover, is dead. So with this theory, what you could then do is you have a good Robotnik teaming up with the likes of Knuckles, Shadow, Tails, and he has to team up with them to stop his own creations that Agent Stone has released. Bro switches photos now, I get it. I don't think I get your comment. So, with this all said, how can Metal Sonic exist if Robotnik is good? When Sonic meets Amy Rose at the end of the film, what if he hasn't just found a new friend, he's accidentally ran into the dystopian future where the Metal Sonic army has already won? So you know that scene at the end, the post-credit scene where he runs to New York? What if he actually ran into the future? I don't think a lot of us have considered that, have we? Sammy, I don't think that's been confirmed. We're just like theorizing sort of what the options could be, what direction they could go in. So what if Sonic ran so fast he was into the future? He ran into a slight future timeline. So this would leave Amy and Sonic in the future, but then in the present day, you would have Shadows, Knuckles, and Tails struggling against earlier prototypes of the Metal Sonic army. And then, I don't know, probably like midway through the film, you got that group dealing with the Metal Sonics and being like, we're outnumbered, what do we do? We're going to need help. And then, good guy Robotnik emerges, and he's like, WTF, Agent Stone, why did you do that? I'm a good guy now. Why did you unleash the Metal Sonic army? So he now has to team up with the heroes in the past and help clean up the mess. And also help bring Sonic home. That's kind of a nice story for Robotnik, right? A nice little arc and redemption. Gavin, why are you retracting your messages? I wanted to read them, I really did. Well, my preview's a little bit delayed. I don't know if you guys are seeing... Are you up to date? I think you're up to date. But hey, that's just a film theory. So with this then, we have the Robotnik's on the good side. Agent Stone isn't really bad. He just made a mistake. He thought he was out for revenge. It's gotten out of control. The Metal Sonic army wasn't what he expected. He feels bad about it. And then we have this mindless army of Metal Sonic robots, right? But the problem is they kind of act like they're just grunts, aren't they? They're fodder for action scenes. I mean, if it was one Metal Sonic in that post-credit scene and he absolutely destroyed Sonic, fine. But Amy makes quick work of them. So they're not a big bad to really lead a movie. And every great Sonic movie needs a central, charismatic, and terrifying antagonist. We can all agree on that. And someone to fill the shoes of Robotnik. Robotnik is supposed to be dead, but he's definitely coming back. He's 100% back. He was in the teaser trailer at CinemaCon. I can promise you he's coming back. So if Robotnik is busy helping the goodies, and Agent Stone is just a middleman, the movie needs a character with a will of his own. We need someone who can think, strategize, and truly hate Sonic. Not just because of programming, but because of a desire for supremacy. Dun dun dun. What do you think? Yeti, get back to work. What do you think of the list? Neo Metal Sonic. It's gotta be, hasn't it? It's the only villain I think that could really take over from Robotnik. I truly believe this is really the only... If Robotnik is good. I mean, look at the poll results. Let me look at those poll results. I mean, 75% of you, what will happen with Robotnik? And I don't know if you're voting out of what you want to happen or what you think will happen, but let's close that poll. I mean, that's big. That's very big. Enter Neo Metal Sonic. My theory is that one specific Metal Sonic model in the past timeline becomes sentient. It goes rogue, and it begins upgrading itself. Ultron style, right? Autism Forever, what do you want to hear? What do we want to hear? Tell us. Since Robotnik is saving the world, this Metal Sonic views the Doctor as weak. It adopts Neo Metal Sonic's persona to become the ruler. Robotnik was too good to be. And then this creates a two-front war. Team Sonic, Amy and Sonic, versus the army in the future. And then you have good Robotnik versus his own Neo creation in the past. Or, alternatively, you have that early prototype of Neo Metal Sonic in the past, and then the full finalized version of him in the future timeline with his full army. Robotnik is dead. What was your question, Grace? Why we're bringing Robotnik back? We did that. We've got he's definitely coming back. I can 100% guarantee and tell you that. But my two theories are either he was transported and blipped into another dimension in that explosion. There was some sort of chaos energy. Or he just survived the crash. Those are, I think, the two options. Does that make sense? Yeah, we need the Metal Overlord for sure. 100%. I mean, what better way to cap off the end of the movie? What an action sequence that would be. Especially if you've got all the heroes together. Where are we? And that explains something else, doesn't it? Because we found out that Sir Ben Kingsley has joined the cast of Sonic Movie 4. Kingsley's voice is known for being commanding, cold and sophisticated, perfect for a robot that believes it is superior to organic life. So then you would have Ben Kingsley as Neo Metal Sonic, while the other Metal Sonics, maybe they could be silent, or what I would prefer, voiced by Ben Schwartz with a robotic synthesizer effect put on top. I think Ben Kingsley would be a very good next step stand-in for Jim Carrey as a villain. They're both bald. No, it's a good name to get people, you know, obviously young people and people that like Sonic already are going to go and see it no matter what. But if you want to force parents and people that don't care as much into the theaters so these movies make more money and they continue to get made, you need big names on the poster, on the marquees, and I think someone like Ben Kingsley fits that role very, very nicely. Enough about Metal Sonic, let's talk Amy. That's a prediction. My prediction is that Ben Kingsley will voice Metal Sonic. Neo Metal Sonic. I'm not sure if he'll do the whole entire army or not. I think it might be nice if Neo Metal Sonic has its own distinct voice. Amy Rose arrives. Let's go. The pink blur makes her debut. So we found out, didn't we, that Kristen Bell is going to be the voice of Anna. Oh, what? We've known that for a while. We found out that Kristen Bell, the voice of Anna, is going to be playing Amy Rose. Fantastic casting. Fantastic casting. But what I really want to do know, and I've put this down as a side note to bring up to you guys, I would love to know, obviously with the third movie, before that came out, everybody was fan cast in Shadow, and I think pretty much everybody agreed that it should be Keanu Reeves. I would love to know, with Sonic Movie 4, if they reached out to Anna Kendrick, because everybody wanted Anna Kendrick to be Amy Rose. So I'd like to know if they did sort of take that fan feedback and reach out to her, and if it didn't work for some reason. But I'm very happy with Kristen Bell. We did pitch that as one of the potential voices before on the channel, so I'm not mad about that. A girl at a time. Latest scoops suggest that Amy isn't from Sonic's world or our timeline. She is likely the last Resistance member from a dystopian future or an alternate reality. If she comes from a world destroyed by Metal Sonic, she won't just be a cute hedgehog, she'll be a hardened survivor. So they're going to have to do some changes with the Amy Rose character, and I want to get your opinions on them in a minute. How will her arrival change the dynamic of the Sonic crew? So as I said, they're teasing her, and the direction they might have to go moving forward is that she is like a survivor of the Metal Sonic dystopian future. But we have a problem, don't we? Because traditionally, Amy was defined by her singular obsession with Sonic, just Sonic, no metal involved. But let's be real, that lovesick stalker trope is a little bit out of touch now. Would you agree? Not sure how it would play in today's day and age. Gonna be honest with ya. Now, I don't want, I ain't going to use the sexist word, the S word, should we call it, because I know this is going to cause a lot of drama online by a lot of neck-bearded commentary channels that are like, you can't change my Amy Rose, I like the way she was. But we need to address what they're going to do with her. So I see it as 4 paths here. Now I'm going to set up a poll and wait for you. I'm glad you're following along, man. I'm glad you're here. Now I'm going to pop a little poll in and we'll talk through this. So I see there as being 4 paths to how they should do Amy Rose in the 4th movie. And let's set, so what should they do with Amy Rose in Sonic Movie 4? The first one is they keep it the same. They make her keep the same fangirl. They make her that Sonic obsessed fangirl. She's awkward and he's not interested. He's awkward and he's like, I'm not into this. Kids Trick Shots, how are you doing? I didn't see your previous message if there was one. I didn't come through. Now, option B is mutual crush. Now, if they do that, what they would have to change the sort of the calendar law slightly and make it so she clearly has a crush on Sonic, but also he digs her too. He likes her back. C is you do a role reversal and you make him the fanboy. So Sonic is totally smitten. She's the coolest thing he's ever seen, but she's this like nomad warrior who has no time for his antics and is not really interested in him. So you swap the roles. Kids Trick Shots is Silver the Hedgehog. Now the final one is no romance. No romance angle at all. They are independent heroes who respect each other. And we don't do any love interest at all. Now, the poll is going live. So please do vote in that. We've got some shy people in the chat that don't want to talk. We've got 300 concurrent viewers. Please do vote. You don't have to type in the chat, but you do have to vote. Silver's the GOAT. I wish they would start acknowledging him again. It's this poll is going off. Can I bring it onto screen? Let's see if I can. This is crazy. Which one would it be? Which one would it be? Here we go. I'm bringing it in. The live chat is, the poll is going off. 7 votes. There's more of you in here than that. Keep the same fangirl. Do you guys not think it's a bit outdated? Thanks, Kids Trick Shots. I'm going to leave a little bit more time. There's more of you in here. Vote in the poll. No romance has just... points on the board. Keep the same fangirl. We got 33% for keep the same. We got 22% for mutual crush. We have got 44% for no romance. We've got 0% for that Sonic becomes the fanboy. What is it? Oh, it's neck and neck. 27% for mutual crush. 27% for keep the same. 45% for no romance. That is shocking. That, I'll tell you, it's not my least favourite. My least favourite is for them to swap the roles and make Sonic the fanboy, and that's got 0%, so I agree with you. My second least favourite is no romance. I want there to be some sort of romantic connection between them two. And no, not because I'm a furry. But it changes up the dynamic. Keep the same. You want her as a fangirl. You don't want Sonic to be interested in her. Oh, come on. Let's let them like each other. I'm not going to sway you, am I? I'm trying to sway the poll here. All right. I've lost. Screw me. Screw me. You guys what? Yeah, that's it. Keep the same wins it. I'm surprised. I am very, very surprised by that. I hope they do mutual crush. Which is a bit concerning because only 20% of you voted for mutual crush. Favorite Sonic game? Sonic Heroes. How about yours? Okay, that wraps up our post-credit scene. Sonic movie 3 post-credit scene characters. But what about what other characters might show up? And we'll get to the post-credit scene, I promise you. We'll get to it. But before then, in amongst the movie, I think there's an opportunity to bring some other characters in. So Sonic CD introduced the idea of different timelines, the past, the present, the good future, the bad future. So once you open the door to time stones or a Cronus energy, every version of Sonic becomes canon in the multiverse. And I think that's what's exciting because It's not going to be a movie like Multiverse of Madness or Spider-Man No Way Home, when you can pull in different Spider-Mans from the past in different movies. But what you can do is explore, bring in Sonic games and Sonic memes to sort of feel that multiverse, different timeline vibe. To really serve is some fan service and be like, oh yeah, this is what different timelines look like. So this would allow Paramount to have some real fun with the fourth movie, bringing in variants that would never fit in a standard movie, right? Your Kids Trick Shock Sonic, you're getting the idea. You are getting the idea. Keep the romance. That's always what made Sonic interesting and funny. He's the hero, she's the fangirl. If maybe I'll date it, but hilarious plus what everybody remembers about Amy. I worry that if you introduce the first main female character in the Sonic movies and you just make her her only character trait is she's obsessed with Sonic, I think could be worrying. It could be a problem. How about this, Daniel? Can he like her a little bit? Or he could be even like too proud to admit that, oh yeah, I do like you too. So I am talking about the debut of crazy characters. Ugly frickin' Sonic. So you remember the original 2019 trailer, right? The one with the ugly human teeth. What if, in Sonic Movie 4, Sonic travels to a failed timeline where he meets his discarded movie model? What do you think about that? Because I'm going to go even further, but this is what I want to sell you first. And this is the part I said at the start of the video where I said, thank you, kids Trick Shots. When I told you about this, I think is I haven't seen anybody else talk about this as an idea. If we're doing time travel or multiverse or whatever, you start introducing some characters like this. So this is a Slurp original, and tell people that. Yeah, he can like her for a bit, but kind of follows that pop culture for protecting his friends, but not hurting his heart. I get that. And maybe that could be a downfall of his character, that he's like, I can't risk, telling my enemies or telling people or showing how much I care about you in case it could hurt you. That could be a character flaw that he has. Bye, kids, Trick Shot. Ugly Sonic. But we could go further. What if he travels to an alternate timeline that is more horror themed? I don't think we're ever going to get a Sonic Unleashed movie, so why not use this multiverse or timeline or whatever we want to call it to introduce the Werehog? I mean, come on, right? We are cooking. We are cooking. You might even want to bring the chat over here just so you can see these. And we don't have to just do the Werehog. We can do Sonic.exe. And now I know it sounds crazy, but as one of you already mentioned in the chat, and I can't remember to give you credit, they gave us Sonic as a cameo in the first movie. How nuts would people go if these two show up? Yeah, Matthew, can you stop? Let's give you a timeout. Yeah, you could do the Archie ones. 100%. I think you could do TV shows, animated shows, Sonic Boom, Sonic Prime. What do you think about this? Because I've got more. Sorry, I accidentally timed my mic out. I turned it off. What about Uganda Knuckles? If Sonic Team is jumping through portals, they have to land in a world full of small clicking red echidnas. Would it be pure fan service? Yes, it would be. But I think everybody in the movie theaters would lose their mind. And you're kind of pulling in that same sort of audience as the Minecraft movie, and it allowed people to do these. It's memey, isn't it? And people could just go mad in the movie theaters. Daniel, that's a really cool idea. Sort of like an old man, wiser. Maybe not old man, but like a wiser Sonic. I like that. We'll get Slade. We're going to get to the spin-offs. We'll get to that. How do you feel about that? Ugandan Knuckles. I can only imagine what will be Sonic's surprise when he learns that not just multiple versions of him, but also gender bend universe. That will be funny. I'm down for it, to get really crazy and funny and wild. And I don't think it gets much more wild than Uganda Knuckles and Sonic.exe in reality. I think Werehog is more likely than Sonic.exe, but I think this is good. Oh, teaser. But I hope you like that idea. Okay, post-credit scene. Who shows up? These are my top candidates. The post-credit scene. Silver the Hedgehog, of course, is my favourite Sonic character. I'm desperate for Sega to do something with the character. And I feel like we've got to that point in the Sonic timeline now where they've got to do something with Sonic, Silver. He makes the most sense to introduce next, right? But I'm also not fully against, or I don't logically. I could see Chaos being an option. If they still want to not use Silver next for some reason, if they need another big bad, I think Chaos works. Now C, Neo Metal Sonic. And now this is, I think, if in the fourth movie they don't do Neo Metal Sonic, you could do Neo Metal Sonic in the fifth movie. And then D is other. So let's run another poll, shall we? Let's run another poll. These are the options. What should we do? What is the post-credit scene in Sonic Movie 4? Let's go Silver the Hedgehog. Should we go Chaos? Let's go Neo Metal Sonic. And then let's go Other. Comment in chat and I can read them out. Let's do it. Let's bring that up. That chat can come back over here while you're all voting. Who are we going for? I can see why you would go with Chaos, Daniel. I do think it would be a nice... it would give it the fifth movie good stakes. I'm also not opposed to Neo Metal Sonic being saved for Sonic Movie 5 because we'll get to that in a minute. But I think Silver the Hedgehog could probably fit the role of a adversary, a bad guy in the fifth movie. You just don't want to repeat what they've done with Shadow. They need a different relationship. I had this little thought earlier when I was putting the stream together. If you do Silver the Hedgehog in Sonic Movie 5, and his motive, hello, how you doing? His motive is, you know, in the fourth movie, you started messing with timelines and time travel and all this stuff. So I have to come in and fix up your mess. That's the logical direction. But what if it's a little bit more than that? What if Silver's like, the reveal is, you know, Sonic, you aren't even meant to be in this world, this timeline. You know, when he left his mother, Longclaw, in the first movie, you set up a line of events that were never meant to happen. So you, like, Silver's there basically say, you can't stay here, you gotta go. I think that ups the ante even more for a Silver the Hedgehog versus Sonic the Hedgehog face-off. If it's anything like Sonic 06, then I definitely don't. Yeah, I know. I don't think they'll do that. The people that write these movies and put these movies together are pretty smart. No, I'm not saying we have a Sonic.exe movie. I'm saying we have a Sonic.exe cameo during a time travel sequence, or we'll talk about that in a minute, Sammy. Hey, Shin. Silver the Hedgehog is yeah. I'm glad that you all want him as much as I do. I'm selling myself more into like Silver could be a good villain. I'm doing air quotes. He can fill the role of being against Sonic. How do you like that idea that I just said? That is not just Sonic Movie 4, which made things worse. You started playing with time travel and multiple realities, but in that first movie, when he left Longclaw and went into the human Earth world, you know, that was never meant to happen. That shouldn't have happened. You shouldn't have come here. You shouldn't have been here. You've messed with the sacred timeline, or whatever Silver's going to call it. I'm also curious if they're going to give Silver a little bit of a makeover redesign, because let's be honest, what have they ever really done with Silver beyond Sonic 06? He is a character that you can kind of inject some new lore and really build him up here. And my hope is if we go with Silver for Sonic Movie 5, then they use that as a platform to reintroduce him in the gaming space. So for me, that would mean the same as like they did with Donkey Kong in the Mario movie. Then they did Donkey Kong Bonanza. We got Star Fox in Mario Galaxy, and we're meant to be getting a new Star Fox game. Hopefully, thank you for subscribing. Hopefully that means if we get Silver in Sonic Movie 5, we then get some sort of Silver game in the future. We're going to talk about that, Glitchhog. Hello, how you doing? So let's talk about that fifth movie. But all that poll was a blowout. I'm happy. Yeah, you all want Silver too. I'm happy with that. He has to talk about Back to the Future. He has to talk about the Terminator. Can he mention Avengers Endgame? Which Sonic movie is that? The 2029 one? Because I only know about the secret 5th Sonic movie. Now, Paramount has officially locked in December 22nd, 2028 for a Sonic Universe event movie. That's what they're calling it, the Sonic Universe event movie. It's the first time they call that. Normally they call it like Untitled Sonic the Hedgehog movie. They've never called it event movie before. This 2028 movie, from the scoops, the leaks, what the writers have said, it's been described as a massive crossover event that will follow the events of Sonic 4. What I also remember is a producer, I think, tied to that movie has said that they want to start making Sonic event movies that feel like Avengers-level movies. Okay? You think it's... Okay, let's look at... These are the options, right? These are the options for what the 2028 movie is. Now, it could be Shadow the Hedgehog. It's long rumoured. They've been talking about it forever. They've cast Keanu Reeves as Shadow. We know that. But the fact that it's called an event movie, the fact that they've teased Avengers-level threats, I kind of wonder if you do Sonic Heroes. Sonic Heroes is everyone is here versus Metal Overlord, right? Sonic 09 is Sonic 06. Is it big enough for it to be called an event movie? I don't think you're wrong in saying it's most likely Shadow, because there's so much smoke there. I agree. Should we run a poll? Let's run a poll. What will we do? What is the 2028 Untitled Sonic event movie? Is it Shadow the Hedgehog? Is it Sonic 06 movie? The Sonic Heroes movie? Or is it other? Comment in chat. Let's have a look. Sammy, that's certainly an option, but I kind of don't want it to be. To be honest with you. Do you want me to try creating a poster for Sonic 05 or Sonic 06 movie or Sonic CD or spin-off? I do it for all of them. I'd love to see all that. And then if you leave a comment on the video, because this will be out afterwards, just leave a comment in the comment section and I'll check it out. I can give it a heart, give it a pin. Wow, you all think... So I can't convince you with the fact that they literally said it's a Sonic event movie. Like, I can't convince you at all with that fact. Me highlighter. Now you'll listen to me. I think if they do Shadow the Hedgehog, that's where you introduce... I do not speak Spanish, but if you want to, I've got a translate app open, so if that's... if you find that easier, then I can translate. If they do Shadow the Hedgehog, that's a good time for them to introduce Rouge and Omega, right? So this is the first time that a movie's coming out exactly the year after. So in theory, they are probably shooting these movies at the same time, I'd imagine. Which could mean that we get Team Rose, Team Dark, is it? Team Dark in Sonic Movie 4 to set up Sonic Heroes, if my theory's right. If my theory's wrong, I do think you would maybe need a Shadow movie in between a Sonic Heroes movie to get all the teams here set up. Yeah, Team Rose and the Chaotix. How would you introduce the Chaotix? I still think they should be given their own TV show. Or Knuckles Season 2. I'm trying to convince you here. Oh man, Sonic Heroes movie at 27%. Sickening stuff. Hello, sorry, yes. If we found out a Sonic Heroes movie, then that's my favorite game, so I'd be over the moon. But there is a slight worry that it's a rush. I feel like we can do that for Sonic Movie 6. I would like maybe to spend a little bit more time, like, thank you for subscribing. Establishing the teams and exactly who all the characters are before going straight into that. And also, when you do Sonic Heroes with all the teams, is that the end of the Sonic franchise on the movies? Can you peak that? Can you top it? I don't know if you can. I mean, we could go Sonic Movie 4, Sonic Heroes movie, Sonic Movie 5 as the same thing. And then finally you do Shadow the Hedgehog as a spin-off. I am blown away that Shadow has taken such a strong lead here. And there's also poor Sonic.exe. Is that because you don't want it? Plus, Sonic Heroes does have a bit of part of cream cheese and also Big the Cat. Yeah, I think you could introduce Team Rose in Sonic Movie 4. Especially if you're doing like a dystopian future that Amy Rose is from. I think you can introduce them all there. And if they do introduce them all, I think we are definitely getting Sonic Heroes. It just really depends what Shadow's up to, his crew. Because I don't just want Rouge, like him to like show up and like, oh yeah, I'm alive and here are my new friends. I think like Rouge needs to be developed. And I don't think there's enough time in Sonic Movie 4 to do all of that. Unfortunately. Too many characters. The votes are... I'm swaying you a little bit, but I can't sway these polls for the life of me. Gotta go fast. Yeah, they're great movies. Well, let's end that poll. I'm blown away. Again. You continue to shock me. You really do. So, I think that's wrapped up our PowerPoint anyway. I'm glad that you were here to enjoy and to go over everything we know about Sonic. Now, is there anything I forgot in the PowerPoint that any of you guys want to discuss? Yeah, Sonic CD movie would probably be around about that. My guess is if we're doing Silver next, he needs to come in and be like, something has gone wrong, right? Something didn't go right. Okay, let's try that translator out, shall we? Make a poster for what movie I want. Recommendations. Do a Sonic Heroes movie poster. I'd like to see that. With a fixed science, your purpose will soon become clear. Evans? What are you talking about? Is it coming? Yes, Sonic Movie 4 is in 2027. And then we've got another movie the year after. It's wonderful, isn't it? Back to back. Write in the comments of this video when it's we're not live anymore and when you finished it, and I'll take a look. Where are you gonna upload it? Perhaps we could have a crawl through the subreddit before we wrap up. Hiram, we have I don't know if you just joined, but that's exact the whole stream that we've done, the whole hour, is basically doing that. We have gone into massive detail into terms of what I think will happen. Is the poster I made on my channel? Oh, you're asking him. Yeah, tell us where you're going to be uploading it. Have you got an Instagram or YouTube, or you're going to put it on your YouTube community? You can post on our YouTube community tab if you wanted to. Mighty. Should we take a look through the Reddit, see if there's any good stuff on that? That could be good. I won't stay for too much longer, because I think that's quite a nice wrap up, and I would like to probably clip this video so we can upload it as well. Let's take a little look. I don't know if it... Do we have a dedicated Sonic movie Reddit? Have a look. Sonic movie Reddit. Oh, we do. We do. So we'll look what's going on here. This might be a nice way to round out. Oh god. Let's move that screen around. This is a good question to ask. Will Gunn be held accountable after Sonic 3's events in the world demand answers for the previous events in the trilogy? So true. Oh yeah, by the way, the moon is like cut in half, right? I wonder if they're going to address that. That was a good meme. Welcome to our family, Sonic. We're happy to have you. 15 years later. I'm starting to regret all of this. And you've got everybody there. Hey, Payfar. What is his reasoning? Because the story of Sonic Heroes is not good, it had enjoyable gameplay and cool bosses, but the inclusion of 4 teams stretched the narrative so thin that it had very little story. The only real plot happened at the beginning and the end. Wow, do not agree. I mean, in theory, I'd be happy if they did Team Sonic, Team Dark, and Team Rose. It might stretch it a bit too much if you do Chaotix as well at the moment, but they can just write a better story, which is kind of what they do in the movies. Hey Xeon. Do we think Rouge will be in Sonic Movie 4? That would be a good poll we can do. Run while we're scrolling. We can literally write that. Now, this is not what you want to happen. This is what you think. Yes? No. Of course, another character that they've still got to introduce. They've still got quite a few characters they can pull from. IGN gave Sonic the Hedgehog 3 a 6. How? Unironically, the best video game adaptation of all time. Yeah, it'd be a big moment if she showed up. I would keep her for a Shadow the Hedgehog standalone movie. Personally. I don't think she needs to be in Sonic Movie 4. But that's just my opinion. What about Chaotix? We can get to Chaotix later. I mean, we don't need to do that in the immediate, like, next couple of movies. God, this guy basically doing my job. He's just asking. Is that a good roundup? Let's just see if there's anything on top. If not, I think they're basically True. If Tom and Maddie had a baby, that kid would be the most protected kid in the universe. Imagine having 3 super powered alien brothers watching out for you. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea if they wanted to give Tom and Maddie a kid. Could make for some interesting dynamics for Sonic to have to sort of be a big brother. I think we'll get Cream and Big the Cat in Sonic Movie 4. I don't know if you know this, but the writers of the movie have discussed the fact that Big the Cat has almost been in every single one of these movies so far. And at the last minute, they've pulled him out. So Sonic Movie 4 could be the time Big the Cat finally shows up. And I mean, he doesn't have to have a giant role. He can be very much a side character and perhaps in the dystopian future overrun by Metal Sonics. You know, they put an end to fishing. And that would just be very sad. Why are you angry, man? Why are you so angry in the chat? Get those emojis out of here. We talked about that. The first look was shown at CinemaCon. When will we get a trailer? They're like notoriously close to the actual movie. Because they are unironically the best video game movies. Right? Like I said, unironically, the best video game movies. You can't even see that, can you? Because that's stupid poll. There you go. This is going to be the highest rated mainstream video game film adaptation for a good while, and I find that funny. I do not hope Sonic's dad appears in the movie. No, I think that's a good wrap up. I think that's covered pretty much everything we have. I kind of agree with your sentiment there, Lizzie. I was much more of a Mario guy, but these movies made me more. I've wanted Silver forever. I just want them to do something with Silver. Unironically true. How many times does he have to retire? Do you think he just keeps saying he wants to retire because he's like, I'm going to get more and more money? Or his clone will, at least. There's our Amy and Sonic. But yeah, that's a good question. Let's end on one last poll, and I'll do a little bit. Do we get Hyper Sonic in movie 4? Yes. No. Simple as that, really, isn't it? Simple as that. But yeah, so in terms of a wrap up, I'm thinking of, possibly doing another one of these either next week or the week after. But I want free or FNAF movie free. I'm curious what you guys think. Mario movie free, possibly? I think that could be good. Yeah, they've got to do Hyper, right? I feel like they definitely got to do Hypersonic. Movie World. Once again, you are joining. What's been going on the Movie World Network? Have we got a new? Oh, we've got a new. It's on my homepage. What's happening with Jesse? Bonnie leaving Jesse. I'm going to check that out. Oh, you covered Scooby-Doo as well. I need to look into that. Scooby-Doo Origins. I think that's going to be big. and delete and channel on screen. We're not leaking anything today, unfortunately. Still waiting for the Sonic the Hedgehog. What am I talking about? The Avengers Doomsday trailer. But yes, I need to look more into the Scooby-Doo origins because I've seen some. Well, I'll watch your video, but I've seen some posts and news articles about the casting and it's being shot, and now obviously it's given that title. So where are you going to post it, Glitchhog? I want to see. Ahmed, I cannot wait either. It's going to be massive. Like, somehow these movies keep getting better with each release as well. Like, isn't it crazy from like Sonic 1 to Sonic 3, like how good Sonic movie 3 is? I think Doomsday trailer, there's a possibility that we get it with Mandalorian, so that could be April. If not, I think it's going to be Comic-Con. Whoa! Sorry if that was really bad. I just like dropped my mic. Hey, give me 1 minute. I'm just going to go get a cup of water.
The following trailer has been rated C for concept.
All hail your new metal overlords.
What? Who are you?
Oh my goodness, I can't believe it! The Sonic the Hedgehog!
Do I know you?
Oh, silly me. I'm Amy Rose, and I'm from a future we need your help saving. Our world has been taken over by someone I think you're very familiar with.
Papa's got the glow up of the century.
He ended up in our timeline, and he had a piece of you. He was obsessed, trying to recreate you. Stronger, faster, smarter. And he didn't stop there. He created an entire army. He's completely destroyed our world. People are scared. But we still believed. We believed you would save us. So Sonic, will you help us?
I don't know if I'm strong enough to stop him, Amy.
I am back.
The following
Well, it's overwhelming, the response on the poll. That. That is crazy. Yeah, the glow up of the century. I thought that when I wrote that line, I was like, that is so Robotnik coded. Where have you? I'm trying to look for the chat. Where are you posting your poster? That was my caveat. But yeah, that was fun. My dog's out. But yes, thank you for joining me for another one of these. It's been fun. I'm just waiting for Glitchhog to see, because I would like to get... If you can send me your poster now, I'll get it up now. The Hedgehog in Sonic 3 post-credit scene. Go, it's Star Wars. Go, it's Star Wars. Go, it's... I don't know about the Mandalorian and Grogu. I don't know, man. I did enjoy that last trailer. I'm hoping it's good. I haven't got a ton of excitement, I'm not gonna lie. Xeon, what did I say? Hey, Damien. The reason why I think Hypersonic will return because in the title announcement I saw the Chaos Emerald look a lot bigger than the one I saw in Sonic 2 and 3. Yeah, I mean, it'd be a good way to do it, 100%. I definitely agree with you. And people will go crazy. And also, question, if we do Hypersonic, do we do Hyper Amy or Super Amy? We can probably watch this together, actually. Let's bring the music down. And then we go... Here we go. We'll play this one first. What about this first? What about this first? I don't know if you can hear anything.
No. After all these years, I finally defeated Sonic the Hedgehog! Now no one can stand in my way. No. We still have a chance.
Oh, boy.
After all these years...
How are you all going to react if that happens in the movie? Hang on, let me restart this because I sorted out the audio. Alright, so things we want to see in Sonic Movie 4. Amy Rose at number 4. Fair? Team Rose. Oh, Team Rose introductions to the whole crew. Yeah, we want that.
Papa's got the glow up of the century.
Stardust Speedway race. Oh, we didn't even talk about that. They've got to do that, right? If we're doing Sonic CD. Neo Metal Sonic as the post-credit. Super Amy. We talked about this earlier.
To the worst timeline. Things all go back to normal. I'll never get to see you again.
And number one is
Stayed here with me.
please, please, if this happens, if we do end up doing Ugly Sonic, Sonic.exe, the Werehog, Uganda Knuckles, this was my idea. Obviously, it's not my idea. We can I'm perfectly fine with the filmmakers being the ones that thought of it first, but we can end that. No, this has been fun. We have talked. I think we've pretty much exhausted our Sonic to 4 options. I don't know if there's anything else on the Slurp channel that we can even cover. To do with Sonic the Hedgehog 4. But hang on, let me lock some of these. How about this? We need to look at Ugandan Knuckles. If people are joining the stream now, they'll be like, what? They just announced that Uganda Knuckles for Sonic Movie 4. Oh, it's a theory. A film theory. Sonic.exe never coming if Sega already retconized him. They did Sonic. Do not do it. Do not forget that they did Sonic. And Werehog. Sonic.exe. It's friggin' Sonic.exe, dude. I'm so here for this. I want multiverse versions. I want variants of Sonic. Ugly Sonic? Come on. Tell me this isn't a good idea. Idea. I still think we should just keep this on screen for a minute, just to be like, people joining now. What? They just confirmed Ugly Sonic? No, it's a film theory. How many times do I have to keep telling you that? Ahmed, I don't think it's going to happen, but should it happen? Yeah, if you're doing a time travel movie. You know what? I have no idea the current state of Sonic.exe content. Is he even still real? No, Ugandan. Sonic Heroes movie. They can keep their Shadow the Hedgehog spin-off. I'm done. What? Shin Sonic. I mean, you can go crazy. Damien, I think it's very, very unlikely, but oh, okay. So people are still. Go check them out. Reminiscing on your these. Can someone tell me? Sonic. What's he going to do to me? Reimagining, focus on biologicus, on. Size kaiju. The F is his place. And not a Sonic the Hedgehog. Let's wrap up. Cut. I need to do something on Donkey Kong. Thank you, everybody, for joining.
For concept.
All hail your new metal overlords.
What? Who are you?
Oh my goodness, I can't believe it! The Sonic the Hedgehog!
Do I know you?
Oh, silly me. I'm Amy Rose, and I'm from a future we need your help saving. Our world has been taken over by someone I think you're very familiar with.
Papa's got the glow up of the century.
He ended up in our timeline, and he had a piece of you. He was obsessed, trying to recreate you. Stronger, faster, smarter. And he didn't stop there. He created an entire army. He's completely destroyed our world. People are scared. But we still believed. We believed you would save us. So Sonic, will you help us?
I don't know if I'm strong enough to stop him, Amy. Who am I kidding? How could I turn down a go into the future?